So I only like pulled my second copy of Staff of Homa like 4 or 5 months ago, so I figured, now is about time when you want to actually just, go ahead and, refine it, because, man, it has been just sat here, and I guess I'm gonna have to switch like this so I don't have to go all the way to Sinnoh. But yeah, I'm done. I'm not gonna do anything. And I looked at the damage difference and I was like, hey, it's not really that big, but it actually is. Why? Okay, I was so close to refining it. What I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna show you the damage difference before and then after, so you can see if you want to refine your Homa. Because honestly, the teams that you use Staff of Homa on, they don't really use double Staff of Homa, honestly. My Xiangling, I was going to give her the Staff of Homa. I was going to let her have the Staff of Homa. But I'm realizing, when do I run Xiangling and Hu Tao on the same team? Like, you just don't do that. Usually, when you're running Xiangling, it's as a support in, like, Kazuha National or other places, and not just some weird, Hu Tao team. I don't necessarily think that this is a bad decision. A lot of people said, hey, you keep it when I got it first. And even if I was to run my Xiangling and Hu Tao on a different team, like, I'm an Itto main. Like, I use Itto basically every Spiral Abyss except this Abyss because it's awful. Hey, just want to take a moment and say thank you guys, because now we are currently at 2,180 subscribers. Only 20 more, actually, and we are at 2,200. And then we're only 22 more away from being at 2,222. So yeah, subscribe if you want us to see that. Hopefully I'll be awake when you guys hit that. Listen, I'm gonna have to ask you guys to unsubscribe if that happens. I really want to see the 22222. All right, go back into the video. Just this Abyss actually is just dumb, and I don't like it. It ruins like the playability. Like, I'm over here trying to use Burn Gion, and I can't. It don't work. I'm over here fighting for my life. I'm using Kokomi to try and heal my character. I pressed L. But I'm over here trying to survive. Even using Kokomi, it still is hard to survive because, like, you get frozen and then you're dead. That Xiao team never got remade, so I guess we're picking this one. I'm having a lot of technical difficulties with my, like, hardware, I guess you could say. My mouse is very dumb and sometimes it doesn't click, which is very frustrating, especially when I'm editing. But it's just getting more prevalent the more I use it. So if you weren't here for the stream yesterday for you guys, I broke my headset right before the stream, and yeah, it ain't looking good. What am I doing again? I'm using Hu Tao, right? That's the thing that I was doing. I'm using these like 5-year-old Apple earbuds, and man, it is legitimately like so bass boosted. I don't know why, but it is like the biggest bass boost you've ever seen. Like, this sounds like in the movie theater when like explosions are happening and stuff. And yeah, it ain't good. But yeah, let's look. 74,000. That's more than I thought it would be. That's not confusing at all. 74,000. Hu Tao needs some more energy recharge. I'll be real. My Hu Tao build, it's not amazing. Like, it's not bad though, I would say. It's at 63, 220. Like, that's not bad. Yeah, it's not awful, I would say, and the energy could use a little work. We saw 74,000 there. I imagine we're gonna see some differences between that and when we R2, but we're gonna R2 our thing right now. I did not expect to see 74,000. I'm gonna be real. I expected to see like 67,000. I think was the number. That's not how you refine. I don't know what I was trying to do there. Maybe Galaxy Brain me was just really thinking of something there. But there we go. Oh, I don't think I had Hydra Resonance calced. Yeah, I don't when I was putting it in. So this might even be worse. The damage difference was well, I'll tell you after. I'll tell you the damage difference afterwards. Okay, I'm back. Yeah, she was below 50%. So yeah, thanks. All right, we're good to go now. Also, I'm not gonna show her burst in this, but her burst made her go up like 11,000 damage, which is a decent enough, right? I think that's decent enough for me to start using it. 71,000. See, that's the number I was expecting for. 75, 76. Okay. So yeah, I don't think tenacity was upped because this pillar literally was like 5 feet away from the guy, and I think tenacity was up the first time because the numbers are way too close. I was expecting like a 5,000 damage difference on this charge attack. So let's see, 69,000 with just Xiao. So yeah, also another thing is I had to use Yelan a lot closer to our actual duration. Whereas before, like this, I'm going to wait for that pillar to go away. Come over here, thank you. Aren't you so great and amazing, Masanori? Thank you. And 70, 80,000. Yeah, that's more like it. I was expecting like a 5,000 damage difference. We saw our 5,000. 86 there. So yeah, it just... Yelan really does buff the damage. She is like, you wouldn't think of it because it's like, it's so little of a buff, like when you look at it, but it is a quite, like, very big buff. It does go up to 50%, but I don't know necessarily if you get 50% always. You're obviously not always getting 50%, but you're looking at the way Hu Tao's charge attack scaled up. That was an insane thing. Like, she just scaled up like so much, like 2,000 every single time. But yeah, 80,000, you know, like that's pretty good and what I was around expecting considering the first number. I was expecting 67,000 to 71,000. I don't know where I lost like 10,000 damage, but hey, I'm fine with it. Yeah, sure, Hu Tao, you can do more damage. I did have the, you know, below 50% calc, so I don't know what was wrong with it. Oh wait, maybe I had it calced for so what happened is I had it calced for Staff of Homa that are below 50%, but not actually Hu Tao. So she wasn't getting the 33% pyro damage bonus. There we go. That's why. Okay. So yay, look, it's amazing. Yeah, we did damage and it was, you know, 5k extra. So yeah, I think I'll just refine my Staff of Homa whenever I'm wanting to, honestly, because it really is just like the damage like buff is pretty good overall. I would say it is a good damage buff overall, and yeah, I don't think that it's worth not refining your Staff of Homa, honestly, because you're just the chances that you start using 2 spear characters that also want the Staff of Homa, like realistically, the only other spear character you're ever gonna use with Hu Tao, maybe Shinha if you're doing like some weird melt build, right? But looking at it, honestly, maybe you could do like Shangling. I think Hu Tao and Shangling do have a singular team together, but most of the time you just, the other teams with them individually are better. Yeah, I'm just looking at it and like there's no spear user. Oh, Rosaria. But then again, you could also just give Rosaria the catch because she does burst damage and she wants a decent amount of ER if you're going to be running her as like a solo cryo character, right? So yeah, just looking at other characters, like there's no spear characters you would ever want to use with Hu Tao. There's no point in holding on to a different leveled up one. You know, Candace is a character that never gets used with Hu Tao, even though she's a spear user and Hydro. She does have some weird application benefits, and I believe she only buffs normal attack damage, which is just not gonna help out whatsoever. So yeah, I just recommend refining your weapon, honestly. It's just not worth it. In the past, like, time I've used Hu Tao, these are like half the characters. Zhongli, Yelan, and Xiao are half the characters, more than half the characters that I've actually used with Hu Tao. Well, no, probably around half. I think we've had Sucrose and Kazuha, which technically makes it not half, and then another character like, you know, maybe Diona or something. And realistically, this is her best team. This is Hu Tao's best team, just overall. You have double Hydro, double, you know, HP buff. So yeah, just better for Hu Tao, right? So yeah, that's gonna be it for this video. Make sure to subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.